Hey everyone. Hey, so today I wanted to talk about how to size your nipple for the proper flange fit while pumping. Whether you have a Medela, a Spectra, a Willow, or an LV, or anything else in between, any other brands, this is how you're going to want to size your nipple. And nipple sizing is very, very important. Most pumps come with the two popular sizes. 24 millimeter, 28 millimeter. Okay, it's very important that you look at that because I didn't know that with my first. In fact, I didn't learn it until my son, my second child, was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks old. So it's very important. It's usually very hard to see, so you really got to look at it. So you got the big part of the flange that goes like cups your boob, and then it goes into a funnel, okay? That is the important part, okay? So that part there is where the sizing is going to usually be printed. It's going to usually be on the funnel part, but sometimes it's on the part that cups. Sorry, excuse me. And on occasion, it won't be listed at all. But, let me back up. If it comes with your pump, it will be listed. It's usually the aftermarket stuff that doesn't have it listed on it. So anywho, there's your nipple and there's your areola. Your areola is the big round part. Your nipple is the part that actually goes in your baby's mouth, right? So I think we all know that. But in case not, it's good knowledge to know. Did you know that your nipple has a base? And then at the tip, sometimes it's a different size than what it is at the base. Yeah, I learned that too. So you're going to measure at the nipple. Go grab a ruler or tape measure or whatever. It needs to have centimeters on it though, okay? And you're going to measure at the base. So let's pretend this is your nipple. So you're gonna put the ruler under it, and you're going to measure from this side to this side. Okay, and it's going to be a straight line that you're going to measure. And then you're going to multiply that by 2. So let's say it says 10 centimeters. Multiply it by 2, so now you have 20 millimeters. Okay, then you're going to add 2. So now you should have 22 millimeters. That's your size. All right, go by that. Or maybe yours says 15. Multiply by 2, now it's 30, add the 2, and you're a 32. All right, these are important things to know because if you do not have the correct size flange, you can cut off your supply, okay, or not pull enough out because, again, you're blocking your supply from being pulled, which can cause clogged ducts or mastitis. You can get cuts like I did. I got cuts on my areola, and then they quickly turn into infection. So it's definitely something you want to pay very, very, very close attention to, especially those of you that are exclusive pumpers. All right, you will notice a huge difference in your supply if you do not have the correct size flange. All right, it's very, 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 very important for comfort and for supply and for your health, okay? Because there's nothing worse than trying to pump or latch a baby while you have an injury. Okay, it hurts. It just hurts. Just don't do it, okay? Seriously, follow this advice. You also want to make sure you're replacing your flanges regularly. And when I say regularly, I mean like every 3 months or so. That's usually when I replaced it. Truthfully, I used a Medela at work because my work provided a Medela Symphony for us to use. And then at home I had a Spectra. And then I also had a Medela manual pump to have in the car. And I also had a Willow hands-free pump that fit in my bra. And remember, I was an exclusive pumper, so that's also why I had all the pumps. So anywho, I had a wide variety of pumps. I made sure to have 2 sets of flanges per pump, reason being that way one could be getting washed, while one is being used. So that for me was very important. So you can imagine I had a whole cupboard full of various pump parts and pumps and bottles and all that. There's also some really cool attachments, but we'll go over that in a different video. Anyways, proper flange fit. Make sure you do it. If you have questions, message me. We can even work through helping you figure out what your size is. I know that I had to have help in the beginning trying to figure that out. And then once I figured out how to properly size, I was able to do it myself. But something else to keep in mind is that your nipples do change size over your journey. So think about while you're pregnant, your areolas and your nipples change size. Okay, well, after you give birth, they get smaller. So they work through. So for me, over the course of a year, I changed size 3 times. So keep that in mind. You know, you're not always going to be the same size. So yeah, anywho, you ladies have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.